Afternoon in a quiet countryside, a rocky and hilly road. The camera zooms in on four Ukraine soldiers riding in a jeep, heading toward the valley they've chosen. They look serious, but also interact casually with one another. The Ukraine Squad, for individuals who are not your average soldiers. They're not elite warriors, nor are they respected generals, but they are the unnoticed soldiers who, today, will write history in this battle. The jeep stops at the edge of a downhill road. The four soldiers disembark and start preparing.
Look ahead! The valley! This is where they think it's safe.
But we know. They won't suspect we're here. Everything's set.
This valley is the spot they've chosen, a place full of risks, but they trust their calculations.
Двигайся 100 метров вперед.
They split up into positions, 2 on the right side of the valley and 2 on the left. Positioning their weapons and hiding behind large rocks and tall trees. Time seems to slow and the tension is thick in the air. The 4 Ukraine soldiers exchange determined glances.
Get into position. We strike now.
The 4 soldiers pull the triggers of their rifles. The first shots ring out, echoing through the valley, hitting the Russia soldiers from all sides. Several Russia soldiers fall instantly, while others are startled and start scrambling for cover. The Russia forces begin to regroup and attempt to counterattack, though they are confused, unable to locate where the shots are coming from. Some Russia soldiers start firing blindly in all directions, trying to retaliate, but every shot misses. The 4 Ukraine soldiers move quickly and expertly, continuing to fire and dodge behind rocks and trees. The sound of gunfire starts to fade. The battlefield is eerily quiet, and the bodies of the Russia soldiers are scattered across the ground. The Ukraine squad remains hidden, sweeping through the valley to ensure no one is left alive. The Russia forces, renowned for their training in numbers, are forced to accept defeat at the hands of the Ukraine squad. In the midst of confusion and cunning, the Ukraine squad launched a deadly attack, leaving no chance for retaliation. The 4 Ukraine soldiers regroup in the middle of the valley, surveying the now silent battlefield.
I got him!
It's over. It's all done.
For soldiers, overlooked by many, just scored the greatest victory. They may not be great heroes, but they are the warriors who will never be forgotten, simply known as the Ukraine squad. But history will remember what they did in this valley. A clear morning, a gentle breeze blowing across a high hill. The 4 Ukrainian soldiers, dressed in combat gear and body armor, are lying in wait behind rocks and trees, scanning the surrounding area carefully.
They're here. The commander has given the signal. We just need to wait. They'll be flying over this hill soon.
We must stay focused. 20 helicopters from Russia. If we make one mistake, we could get trapped.
The 4 soldiers exchange determined looks, ready to execute their mission. Yakov holds a communication device, confirming that everything is set. The valley and hills are quiet. The sun rises higher. Suddenly, the sound of helicopter engines grows louder, gradually approaching. The 4 soldiers immediately stand, their bodies blending into the environment. On the hilltop, the sound of helicopters grows louder. The 20 Russian helicopters appear on the horizon, flying in tight formation, preparing to pass over the hill.
Now!
The 4 soldiers spring into action, swift and synchronized. They aim their weapons at the approaching helicopters. Ostap fires a rocket launcher from behind a large rock, while Fedor and Yakov open fire with heavy machine guns, shooting with precision. In an instant, the rocket zooms through the air and strikes the first helicopter. A massive explosion shakes the air, and the helicopter plummets, engulfed in flames. Chaos erupts in the sky. The other helicopter pilots scream in confusion. The 4 Ukrainian soldiers continue to fire relentlessly. The sky is filled with black smoke and fire. The Russian helicopters begin to fall, one after another. Explosions echo through the valley as the helicopters crash to the ground. The 4 Ukrainian soldiers remain calm, even as the battle intensifies around them. Theater aims his heavy machine gun at a low-flying helicopter, and with a single shot, the helicopter crashes to the ground in a fiery explosion.
Keep going. Don't stop until it's done.
Explosions continue to ring out. The Russian helicopters fall in rapid succession, some shot down directly, others burning and disintegrating in the sky. The hilltop and valley are now filled with wreckage and thick smoke. The 4 Ukrainian soldiers keep firing, showing no fear. Their eyes are focused, their minds set only on completing the mission. The atmosphere becomes even more tense. The remaining helicopters attempt to flee, but precise shots from Yakov and Ostap bring them down one by one. The four soldiers do not flinch, undeterred by the destruction around them. Their lives and souls are dedicated to Ukraine. The sky is now quiet. Only the smoke and debris remain. No more helicopters are in the air. The four Ukrainian soldiers stand tall on the hilltop, surveying the battlefield. The four soldiers look at each other with pride. Without another word, they turn and begin walking away, leaving behind the silent battlefield. Behind every battle, there are unsung heroes fighting with everything they have. For Ukraine, they are the fearless warriors, ready to sacrifice everything for the country they love.